Hi, everyone. As Snell with Copper Labs, and I'm really excited to be joined by my colleague Aaron Osher, who is our lead data scientist. And we're here to talk a little bit about Copper's new leak detection that we're rolling out and why it's important. So, Aaron, I wonder if we could start off by just talking about part of the problem with water leakage and why it's such an important issue to address.
Sure. So I'm guessing a lot of you are aware. It's been in the news recently, both about the Colorado River water issues as well as California dealing with droughts or flooding. So a bunch of water issues, whether it's too much or too little, that we've got going on. And then on top of that, we're just wasting a lot of water as people in this country, somewhere around like 1.7 trillion gallons a year, worth about like $2.6 billion in water leaks, and sometimes even like really high volumes coming out from homes. Something around like 90 gallons are wasted per day in about 10% of homes. And so there's a lot of water being poured down the drain here and a lot of opportunity for us to save better.
Can you talk a little bit about why leak detection and how it works and how it works with our technology?
So basically what Copper offers, right, is a device that can listen to and hear what data your meters are already just broadcasting out. So we can observe what your meter data looks like, and we can use that for a lot of different offerings here. So leak detection specifically focuses on looking at your water meter data. And so in order to determine that you have a leak, we look at how your water usage changes over time. And so we can use that basically to identify anything from, say, a small leak like a running toilet, all the way up to probably the more costly leaks like an irrigation leak under your lawn that you might go unnoticed.
So can you talk a little bit about the customers that Copper works with and sort of our approach for engaging with water utilities?
For sure, absolutely. So, right, our main thing is listening to existing meters, and so while so a lot of our work is around working with utilities, right? That's our main customer here. We help share and give them insights into these leaks and this data, and hopefully, though, this is going to empower these end users who could really benefit from knowing about their leaks, and being able to take action on those leaks that they're having in a very timely manner, right? So depending on the size that we're talking, if it is an irrigation thing, using our new leak detection algorithm that we're putting into place or we put into place, we're talking, even on the lower resolution meters, within a week or a day or two of these major leaks, and maybe a little bit longer time window for small ones, but ultimately much, much quicker than you'd experience if you were to actually wait for your bill to show up and be surprised in the end. So all these added features really empower these smaller utilities, these smaller water municipalities, municipal organizations to really help their end users, their customers, take control of their water usage and just gain awareness into something that's been pretty obfuscated up until this point.
So can you talk a little bit more about how this approach differs from using something like a smart meter or like a strap-on flow meter or some of these other approaches that are out in the market right now?
For sure. I think one of the absolute biggest things that this offers is a very it's much easier to start with this system. If you, for one, need to swap out meters to add smart meters, very expensive and time consuming to go around and do that, especially with water where you're probably cutting into copper pipe, not us, cutting into piping on people's homes to replace meters. It's time consuming and expensive. Or you're having your end users go out and install a different device themselves onto their water pipes. Both things are very invasive, time consuming, and require, there's a lot of friction there asking your customers to manually get involved. And with Copper, ultimately, you remove all of those pain points where it's just, hey, we'll set this up, and now you get access to data from all of your existing meters without having to install anything new on either their customers by themselves or the utility having to go out and replace costly meter replacement.
And so if a homeowner is interested in this technology, what should they do?
Yeah, so they can try reaching out to their utility to see if they already have it, or inquire with them or ask them to get this installed in their area so they can start getting access to this data. If they're not, they can also reach out to us at copperlabs.com. We have a contact page. Everyone should feel free to reach out if they're interested. We'd love to hear from them.
Absolutely. Well, Aaron, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and hopefully this has been helpful for you watching this video. Thank you all so much, and look forward to talking further.